Product placement. Movie
Movie night.
night.
Movie
Movie
night.
night.
Movie
Movie
night.
night. Guess where we've been?
We went to the movies tonight.
What did you see?
Well, it wasn't this.
That doesn't come
Um,
out till
May 5th.
May 5th.
Yeah, down there. So, anyways, no, we saw The Case for Christ.
Whoa. One of those Christian movies?
Yeah, bad directing, bad acting, but this one was excellent.
Yeah, it really was. It was quite refreshing.
Hmm.
So what made it good?
They had a great screenwriter.
I think that helped.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
some really good actors.
Yes.
So,
Screenwriter was Brian Bird.
yep,
Thank you very much.
my friend,
Yeah, our
your
friend.
friend. So,
So you've seen me promoting him on my Facebook page for various things. One calls the Heart, plus various movies. He did Captive a couple years
oh, that's right.
ago,
Yeah.
and yeah. So now I
So, tell me about the movie.
can't tell
I'll tell
you.
you about the movie. Okay,
Okay.
it's based on the book Case for Christ, Lee Strobel's story. The book is about a guy that's an atheist that goes and really attempts to disprove the resurrection because the resurrection's central to Christianity and everything rests on that. If the resurrection didn't happen, then the rest of it's pretty pointless. So, but that's what the book's about. But this goes much more into their personal story.
Right.
And I think that's what makes the book or
The movie.
the movie really good.
Right.
Um, because it could have been really
Sappy.
well. It could have gone one of two extremes. It could have been really technical because the book's pretty technical.
True.
All this kind of the guy's a journalist, so
Fact
he's
finding.
doing journalist fact finding things, and it could have been really really dry and technical. But they bring in this whole aspect of their uh, the husband and wife relationship. It's not going to be a big spoiler. His wife,
No,
no,
I know. It's just it. We can't
can't tell
really
you.
say too much.
Yeah, we have to tell him. We have to tell
Well,
him that much.
okay. Well, right, because
Right.
yeah,
It, basically, they're a couple. They're a couple of atheists, but she ends up through a few circumstances becoming a Christian, becoming a believer, and it puts this big wedge in their marriage of uh, one has one belief system, one has a whole different belief system, and that's really the
the crux of it.
yeah, and that's the thing that gives the movie heart. It makes it interesting. It is hi Kitty, thanks for sharing. You want some popcorn? Okay, forget
Put it
it.
up
Anyway, the acting was absolutely fabulous. I've never seen a faith based movie, a Christian movie that didn't fall into kind of the sappy um, side, and this really didn't.
right,
All of the exchanges between the husband and wife were very, very authentic, very much um, the conversations you would expect people to have in those circumstances,
right,
with a lot of the tension, but not over the top.
right. Yeah, I mean, it really helps you to understand the viewpoint, of the skeptic, the atheistic husband, um, versus, the woman who has given her life. I mean, and that's just it. It gave us conversation between the two of us that are both believers in trying to understand those couples that may be in that type of a marriage situation.
It's so easy for um, believers to think, well, it's just, of course, it's all true, and you just have to have faith and just believe, and that is really kind of demeaning. It's like, what? I'm just supposed to trump up faith. I'm just supposed to create faith out of nowhere. I don't believe this stuff. And it does a great job of this personal struggle with people with two different views, working through that whole issue of faith and evidence and proof, and what's fact and what isn't, and the whole trying to come to grips with how do you maintain a relationship through all of that struggle. So I guess we shouldn't give them much more than that.
Right. Yeah, but the one good thing that the movie did do too is we're back with bedroom talk.
Yeah,
we're talking again. Not that we haven't been talking with each other, but
we've been going to bed at different times and things. So we were on the way home from the movie going, oh, this is great. We're all talking about it. We went, okay, it's time to do a bedroom talk and share. So we're back sharing. So movie comes out officially tomorrow.
Yes, April 7th.
So,
and this is a big weekend. So we need you guys to go out and see this movie this weekend, because that will...
if it shows well on the first weekend, then they'll carry it over and put it in more theaters. And I think it's an important movie. It's a lot of people are like, oh, well, I'm going to take my non-Christian friends there, and they're going to hear the case for Christ, and they're going to become Christians. And that would be wonderful, but I think it's better that it just kind of opens up some understanding between Christians and non-Christians and how people have to process through things, and hopefully opens up some conversations that aren't too loaded with emotion and proselytizing or whatever, and let people just talk through things.
Yeah.
And that's the way it should be. Like
we did. I mean, it opened up great conversation. I mean, we always have good conversations, but it just gave us some things to dig into and to really think about, and just try to understand the viewpoints, and hopefully it be able to help other couples, go see the movie and talk about it.
Yeah. So go see the movie
at your local theater. Check your local listings.
All right. It's called The Case for Christ. It's the Lee Strobel story. Or you can get the book, but I think the movie is probably better. Or both. Yeah. All right. See you next time.